Hey guys, this week on our What is New at the Kingdom, we got a pretty sweet refill on our favorite jigs, the Weapons of Bass Destruction jigs, and a lot of new products from Snag Proof and ABW. Stay tuned. All right, hey guys, welcome to our weekly What is New at the Kingdom. My name is Joe and Paolo is right behind the camera.
Here with you guys.
All right, good week for us here this week. We received a lot, and I mean a lot of products. I mean, I think you, Paolo,
There's pallets. We got pallets.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much as you've seen, right? So I told you guys there was a lot of stuff that was coming in anticipation for our Shimano event that is coming up, not this Saturday, but it is June 7th. June 7th. So Saturday, June 7th, okay, the Shimano Rod and Reel Tour, they're gonna be here at the store from 10 to 5. The store's open 8 to 5, but Shimano Rod and Reel Tour starts at 10, so 10 to 5. So we're actually really excited for that. We got a ton of stuff to announce for you guys for that event. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a good one. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. We made it a good event. This is gonna be right before the season opener opens for bass in most areas, so it's gonna be a great opportunities for you guys to load up on your favorite baits, on your gear, everything. It's just gonna be a good one. Again, we're really excited for that one. So stay tuned in the following days, or unless we posted it this morning, check out our social media page. We're gonna do a video where we're gonna explain most of our deals and how the day is going to be run. And then there's gonna be a lot of videos in the following weeks with a couple of hidden secret deals for you guys. So you're not gonna
juice.
Yeah, those are, and they're gonna be good. Like we're excited. We love these things. I mean, it's just fun. It just brings the community together. I think you guys love it too. There's always a lot of people that come to these. It's just really just an overall fun event, and it's all about you guys, and you know, we just love seeing you guys. So let's get into some new products this week for us. I'm gonna start with one of my personal favorite brands. This is actually the first brand that ever made its way to the kingdom, okay? When we weren't even called Tackle Kingdom. This is Weapons of Bass Destruction. They were the first retailer I went, not retail, but supplier we went direct with a few years back. It's really sharp. You guys know these guys are situated in Petawawa. So it's not far from here, so local Canadian company, really sharp. So what we brought in for you guys this week are all their football heads, okay? Their football jigs. Really cool. We didn't have them. We had all the bladed jigs, the flipping jigs, the swim jigs, but now we got some football jigs. Extremely popular. I know myself, I use a lot of these. Paolo uses a lot of this.
Used them for years.
Yeah, and
Mark's the man. He ties a good jig, man.
And what's the big thing about these is like when we're out there and we're looking for a big bite, right? Oh, yeah. A really big bite, because you're dragging that on the bottom. It's a big profile. You know you're getting a good sized fish when you're fishing with this, okay? This is kind of like our go-to, me and Paul, when we're looking again for that big bite. So I'm gonna run through a couple of colors that came in. Just to note, we got some 3/4 and some 1/2 inch, okay? And there is, I think there's 10 colors we received. So we're gonna run through colors for you guys. These are very good quality jigs again, and I think they're like $6.49 a piece, so they're very well priced. So we're gonna run through some colors. So you got number 1 here, the border crop. You've got the hot craw. You've got your typical black and blue, always a popular one. You got your natural craw right there. You got your goby color, so that's gonna be a good one probably on the St. Lawrence. You got your green pumpkin right there. You got your copper craw.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this I think that's your go-to.
That's kind of that, and I had him tie me some custom PB&Js, but
I know this color. I know it's really good. And then you got a purple flash. Yeah. So I said 10 colors. There's actually 8 of them. So these are at the store again in 1/2 ounce and your 3/4 ounce. Great price point. Check them out. These guys make some really great jigs, and you guys know we're fully loaded in every one of their other products. We actually got a refill on everything. So for that event, bladed jigs, everything's full, swim jigs, and your flipping jigs. Yeah. So check those out. They're at the store. All right, next one. Really excited about this one too. I've been waiting for this one here. This is actually from Snag Proof, okay? This is actually their ZOO Kick. Really cool bait. It is a frog, but this is a frog with 2 paddles in the back, so it's like a flapping frog. I actually got one out here. I'm gonna show you. Really, really sharp. Okay, this thing is going to be very, very, very hot this year, and I know it's going to be hot for us here. You guys know, if you've come here in the past, how many frogs we have. We are loaded. We're right beside the Ottawa River. It's the, you know, it's the paradise, right?
Galore.
It's a paradise for frog fishing. It's so, so fun. So this one, again, really cool. It is that snag proof frog again, so it has that same shape as all those other snag proof right here. Okay, so really, really sharp. It is very soft, so the hookup ratio, again, the hookup ratio with any of these snag proof is amazing. Okay, so again, very soft. Look at this pop out right there. So your hookup ratio is going to be amazing. So you got these two paddles in the back. Okay, so it's kind of similar to like that's Pro Flapping Frog, but kind of a little unique here. Again, the shape of it's made a little smaller. It has a transfer system in the back right here at the butt end right there. So you see actually the weight right there. So you're going to be able to cast this a mile. This thing is supposed to cast very, very, very far. Now we haven't tried them because we just received them, and frog, you know, we can't go frog fishing right now. Season's not open, but these are going to cast a mile. The transfer system's very great. You got, again, these two paddles in the back, so it's going to create a lot, you know, a bubble trail, a lot of commotion, and it's gonna attract those bass. We've been using these, not actually these because these are brand new, but for years. I love these as a search bait, okay? Or if you guys are even getting into frog fishing, this is one of the easiest ones you can fish, because there's a couple of ways you can fish it. You guys can throw this out there and you can straight retrieve. It's gonna attract those fish because of those two paddles. They're creating a lot of movement in the water. And if you're more experienced and if you want to walk this and play with it, there's a lot of ways you can fish it. You can do these long twitches where it comes in, okay, it creates a trail, and then you're walking the dog, but with a wider angle. I'm telling you, these things are going to be super, super smoking hot this year. I actually can't wait to use them. They're very well made at first glance. Again, that snag proof shape. I don't know if you can see the bump right there. See how those two bumps are right here on the sides where the hooks are sitting? The reason they do this, and these bumps are going a little wider from that hook, it's so you guys are not getting snagged while you're fishing this. It's very, very, very well thought of. And I think they sell for $14.99. I believe that's the price of them. So very good frog for the price. So check these guys out. We have them at the store. There is actually 10 colors. I'm actually gonna run through the colors. I'm too excited about these. And I know we're gonna sell quite a few of
well,
these.
And another thing with those, like, look at the strength of the tails on those. Like, as you can see by looking at them holding it, and see how stiff they are?
There, yeah.
They're very strong tails. And the thing I love with those is you can throw them where you can't throw a buzzbait typically.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, like you say, it's different too because they're slim here. So you know they're gonna provide a lot of action back there. It's very unique. The way it's shaped, it's kind of like a two-piece. It's kind of like the tails are like inside here. I haven't actually opened it, but you can tell it's kind of like a secondary piece in here. And yeah, these things are gonna kick amazing in the back. So let's run through the colors just to show you guys what colors we got here. So this is the smoke color right there. So nice gray color. This one here, this one's going to be really, really, really hot here. This is called a Tweety, okay? So it's the yellow with the black, same thing. In every package, you can see the underbelly right there as well. So that's your yellow. It's called Tweety again. So it's gonna mimic like a little baby
bird.
Yeah, something like that. So this is gonna be really, really popular. You got your black, straight up black, ultra popular. Like this is usually
That's the go-to.
Yeah, it's the most popular. Brown bullfrog, really sharp right there. Little chartreuse with some brown in there. You got your white, typical white, again, very, very, very popular. Your typical green pumpkin right here. You got your angry gill. So I don't know if you can see it from the front. So it's like a greenish, but if you look on the underbelly, this is like kind of like a grayish white with a little dot, red dot in there. So this is gonna be a good one too. You got your shad color. Okay, so again, kind of greenish, but the white belly under here. And then you got your purple burst right there. So nice purple underbelly right there. And then you got your sparrow right there. So this is kind of like a mix of a black and white. So anyways, check those out, guys. Check those out at the store. We got them here. We're loaded with them. We're gonna have all these out for the event. They're actually gonna be out today, but if you guys wanna check these out, brand spanking new for this year. For Snag Proof, pretty cool. All right, guys, another brand new one from ABW is these bags here for your, you know, storage bag, for your soft plastic and so on. Really, really sharp. They got 3 models that came in here. This is one of them, the nice Scum Frog one. Really, really cool. So a couple of things to notice right off the bat. Look at the size of this thing. It's huge. You can put a lot of stuff in here. So it's really, really sharp. I can tell you these clear bags, the most popular ones are always these bigger ones because you can really, really, really stuff them. Nice and clear so you can see everything inside your bag. It does have a zipper on top here, okay? And it also has a seal right inside, just like a baggie, like a Ziploc, right? So you can seal your bag, especially if you're carrying this in your partner's boat or anything. You don't want to get water inside of this. So it's really cool. You can seal it off. You can use your zipper, close it fully off. I think these are $14.99, the price of these guys. Yeah. And here's the other ones. You got the Netbait one, kind of a nice logo, and then you got the Netbait bait fuel, so the bait fuel Hextex bag. So really sharp. These are at the store. These are brand spanking new. Like they literally just arrived here like 2 days ago. So those, again, for the event, we're gonna have all those out, so you guys are gonna be able to see them. Now, another one from ABW that just landed here. We actually got 6 colors of these for now. The prop duster. Okay, so I think you guys have seen a couple of videos of these online. Okay, these are a 3.5 prop duster. It's kind of like a, you know, I'll take one out just to show you guys. It's kind of like a rolling bait type of thing.
Yeah, mid-strolling, you can.
Yeah.
Basically, all your minnow presentations you can utilize with this thing. It's pretty universal, and yeah.
Yeah, it has that like that little like T-tail in the back, kind of like that Duo Realis finder shot. It's very, very similar.
Very similar.
Kind of similar. Very soft plastic. It's infused with that bait fuel, so really, really sharp. It's gonna be a little finessey. You know, that tail's gonna create a lot of action because of the shape of it, being that little like fork tail that it has in the back. So you'll be able to shake that. Again, it's gonna roll as well. So there's a lot of ways you guys are going to be able to fish these things. So anyways, check these out if you guys want. They're here at the store. We did receive 6 colors, so there's 6 natural colors, so nothing like too funky or anything. Next up, this is just a refill on your PowerPro line. Okay, we got tons of PowerPro this week, and this here is actually a new one for us. Okay, not a new line by any means. We had the green one, the dark green one. So we just got in the regular PowerPro, this is at 4 strand, okay, all your yellow line. Okay, so we're loaded with these. You got 8, 10, 15, 20, and 30 pound. They're all here on the shelf. So for you guys that were looking for the colored ones, and we're still missing the red one. We have them all on order. We're trying to get them before the event. Hopefully we get them, but all the red one as well, which is very, very popular. They're gonna be here for you guys. So we're expanding the lineup of PowerPro. It is just super duper popular. So during that Shimano event, if you guys didn't know, this is also PowerPro is it's from Shimano. Okay, this is Shimano represented. Next up, another refill on 6 cents. Your panoramas. Okay. So popular last year, these, so I got a couple of refills on a few of the sizes, so especially on the 3.5s and on the 5-inch version. Okay, there's a couple of them that came in, a lot of the natural colors, and like these like kind of like bluegill colors here. So it's pretty loaded right now, but these are still very hard to get. I'm telling you guys, every time we order these, we get a little bit of them, and then everything else is back ordered for a while. So if you guys are still looking for these, we do have a lot of quantity as we speak right now. All right, should we show this this big boy?
Baby.
Big boy here, that KGB Chad Shad 180. I know this is one that you're going to love.
Yeah.
Right? You want to explain the history behind this? So like just a little bit for everybody?
So the cool thing with that, so that's from KGB in association with Spro. The cool thing with these Chad Shads is that, so Kevin, the owner of KGB, builds handmade swim baits, but they're extremely hard to get and they're extremely expensive. We're talking $150 to $200 US per bait. What Kevin did when he partnered with Spro is he allowed them to mass produce the bait at a way less price, which is better because that gets more people into swim baiting. The other thing too, just to give you guys a little bit of an idea, that bait, he will buy them from stores as he travels across the states, and then he will bring them back home, and then he'll do his own quality control to ensure that every single one of them is swimming perfect. Guys, if you want to get in, it's super cool. If you guys want to get into swim baiting, that's where to start, man.
That's pretty good. So there's a whole backstory to this. It's really cool. So we only got 2 colors for now. These are hard to get, man.
Very hard.
Dude, I've been trying. I ordered these, I kid you not, last spring, 2024, just to give you an idea.
Yeah.
That's how hard these are. Yeah. So anyways, we got a few of them. There's 2 colors that came in. This is your ghost perch. This is gonna be like, probably the deal.
That's the around here? Oh yeah.
Yeah, like hands down. I mean, like it's a no-brainer. It's a ghost perch. This one here is gonna be cool. And then the other one we got is the gizzard shad.
Yeah.
So this one too, fairly natural color right here. So, you know, I think these are like in the $70 range, something like that. They're not cheap, but like you said, it's mass produced and it's a good price point if you guys want to get into swim. You know, the big glide bait, big swim baits, right? So, anyways, those are here. Those are cool. Again, I've been waiting a long time for these. So that is it for this week, guys. We got a lot of work here. There's still a lot of stuff that we also got to put away. We got tons of Shimano rods. Again, tons of reel. Daiwa, we literally have a giant pallet in the back. As we speak, we got boxes, long boxes with rods. So we're gonna be fully loaded, especially on your favorites, all the Tatula lineups, and so on. There's so many boxes and stuff we still gotta put away. So Paulo's looking at me right now. He's like, oh my God. So
I'll be here for days.
Yeah, but again, if you guys are gonna come on the 7th of June for that Rod and Reel Tour, the Shimano event, we're gonna be loaded for you guys. Best opportunity for you guys to load up. So I hope to see you guys. And on that, guys, I hope you guys have a great weekend. See you guys next week.
Cheers.